Hello, my name is Smash Fiend. I have a few things that I need to get off my chest about what survivors do in Dead by Daylight that really gets on my nerves. Okay, so the first thing on my list is how in lower ranked survivor games, survivors just running around randomly, doing dumb shit like watching you open a chest or breaking a dull totem and not actually doing something useful like going on a generator or, I don't know, looking for Hex Ruin or some shit. That's number one on my list. Okay, so the second thing on my list is survivors leaving you on the first hook to enter struggle phase or even letting you die on the hook. Now, look, I get it. Everyone has things to do, like totems, looking for Hex Totem, and I don't know, doing gens, searching for toolboxes in a chest or keys or something, well, whatever people do. But I get it. But you have to know when to actually save someone and just to drop everything that you personally plan to do and actually save someone on hook, because that just literally throws the game, makes the survivor who died and then makes drama in post-game chat. That's just basically it. And now we hit number 3. Low-ranked survivors healing using self-care around the outside of the map. What do I even say about this? It's just the dumbest shit that you could do. Like, sure, it may seem like a safe place and it makes sense at the time, but it's just not. If you're healing around the outside of the map, doesn't matter really kind of what perks that you use. If the killer comes and you're healing and they have nurses calling and they see you around the outside of the map, you will get destroyed. That's just the end of it, really. There's not much to say about that. Number 4. The killer's ability to be able to use 2 iridescent add-ons, which, yes, we all know it's kind of bullshit, because coming from a survivor main, yes, before you say in the comments that, yes, I've played both survivor and killer, I get it, but it just literally comes down to the point that you will do anything what it takes to win, and there is no shaming it. So I don't think killers or survivors should be to blame for abusing whatever they can to win. That's just it. Now we hit number 5. Survivors that leave you on the floor to bleed out and make zero effort to come and pick you up. Do I have to say anything? I don't think I do, because we all know that pain. Now we move on to number 6. Survivors not hiding in a locker when someone gets hooked to hide from barbecue and chili, but then still dies anyway. For example, what I'm about to show you in the up and coming clip. Okay, number 7. Here we go. Survivors running down the basement after you already crept down to save someone, and then another survivor just comes running into the basement, running down the stairs, leaving tracks all over the place to trap everyone in the basement. That may include 2 or more people. That really because I spent lots of time creeping down the basement slowly to have everything ruined. Right, number 8. Survivors farming other survivors and then insta going down themselves, therefore throwing the entire game. That's another thing which really annoys me. I'm sorry, but everything in this video is just basically a rant about Dead by Daylight. But not anything specifically aimed at the developers. We already know what we all think. We may disagree with how we play the game, scummy, and we'll do whatever it takes to win. That's fine, but we're keeping the developers out of this because we're all in a joint agreement. Most of us. Apart from, not survivor mains, killer mains. That's it. Because killer mains are like, to the devs. But we're gonna leave devs out of this, by the way. No devs. Just the way people play. Now, number 9. I think this one probably annoys everyone the most. I'm not sure. Actually, thinking about it, I don't know what annoys me the most out of this list, but this is just like a quick list that I just put together in my head. But survivors in the perfect position for when you go down on a pallet, but they don't take the chance to pallet save. Stun you. I mean, save you. Ah! But yeah. That's also kind of triggering. That really fucking triggers me. Well, that's just basically it. That's the rant over with, and now there is a few things that I would like to say, because I've got everything down in a notepad that I was just checking up on the side, just to make sure that I don't go off track or off topic or anything. But there was a lot recorded in this video which I wanted to cut up into sections. But I'm just a passionate Dead by Daylight player, and I'd really love to see people play a lot better. Now that the devs kind of want to turn this game more competitively, I guess. That's what most of us think, at least anyway, with the whole rank changes and everything. But yeah, I would love to try and do my bit to help the people play a lot better, and then maybe make build videos and teach people how to loop properly and stuff like that. But I do have over 2,500 hours in the game, not to brag or anything. I'm just a sad loser that just likes to play Dead by Daylight, but that's about it. But that's in both solo and with friends. Another thing, I did love playing this game, but I did stop for a couple of weeks or months or something like that. But I recently came back to it with the release of Pinhead. And Pinhead was so fun because I just love it when they release a new killer, because that we all get to learn new things. We get to develop new strategies against the new killer and stuff like that. It's a really interesting time for everyone, I think, when they play. Or at least that's how it is in the PTB, or for those of you who haven't played the new killer when it's released in the full game. Because that's what I was like. I was having so much fun trying to learn him, trying to develop strategies against him. I would also love if this video can even reach a small amount of people and help change a tiny thing to help people loop better for the community, I guess. And hopefully make the game more fun for everyone to play, as long as they know how to loop and play the game and yada yada yada. But yeah, that's all I basically wanted to say. I needed to get this off my chest because I would like for people to actually play better, because solo queue is fucking awful and people need to know what the fuck to do, because it makes me mad. Well, that's it for this video. If you can relate to at least one or two of these things, then please leave a like on this video. I will also be making future videos such as survivor perk building, how to loop, which will also include game mindset, and potential montages of my best and worst loops ever in history. Shoutouts to anyone who ever made it this far in the video. I hope you all can relate to the pains of solo queue like I have. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Peace out.